yet I charged hundreds of billions of dollars of tariffs to countries. No, we want to do something with Venezuela. I've been a very big opponent of Venezuela and Maduro. They've treated us not so good, but they've treated, more importantly, the Venezuelan people very badly. We have a tremendous Venezuelan population. I got 92% of the vote, the Venezuelan vote. Now we want to see what we can do to get people back in their homeland safe and free. And President Trump was able to do with these countries of Europe, of which he was in charge of them, but he couldn't get them to pay. I went over it. So we'll see what we can do to straighten out the situation in Venezuela. Venezuela has been very unfortunate. I was very surprised when I saw that Biden agreed to buy a lot of oil from Venezuela, because Venezuela was just about finished, the dictator. And when that happened, it brought him back to life. You know, Biden went out and they buy millions of barrels of oil. I say, what's that all about? So we're not going to let that stupid stuff happen. So we'll see what happens. We're not happy with Venezuela. We don't like the way they've treated the Venezuelans at all. I think we're treating people very good, but people don't come.
Good afternoon, everybody. Okay, thank you. How are you? Nice live shot.
The mission of that trip is?
Yes, so I can confirm that Rick Grenell is in Venezuela today. I can confirm that Rick Grenell is going to Venezuela, or is in Venezuela, with two immediate directives from the President of the United States. Number one, Rick Grenell has been instructed to identify a place and ensure that repatriation flights of Tren de Aragua members, Venezuelan nationals who have broken our nation's laws, will land in Venezuela. As I said at this podium a few days ago, we expect every nation on this planet to cooperate with the repatriation of our citizens, and so Rick Grenell is in Venezuela to ensure that can continue. And number two, Rick Grenell is in Venezuela to ensure that all U.S. detainees in Venezuela are returned home. That's his mission, and I will provide a readout after this trip.
On Bob Menendez, can you tell us if
that the U.S. now officially recognizes President Maduro as the legitimate president of Venezuela?
Absolutely not. As I made it very clear, former ambassador and now special envoy Rick Grenell is going to Venezuela with two very clear directives. Make sure that Tren de Aragua members, of which there are 400 currently in custody, are repatriated back to Venezuela, and that all United States detainees return home. Thank you very much, guys.
Just on the president's use of language in this room yesterday,
Sure.
and without seeking to cast myself as some kind of moral exemplar because it's rather late in the day to try.